All right, what's up, everybody? Back with another video, little update. Gonna try to get some videos going. Slowly working on this editing thing, figuring out how to do it. I got a little video I've been playing with. Actually, YouTube. I'm telling you, YouTube. You can find anything. I YouTube how to make a YouTube video, and I learned me some shit. So I was playing with a new video and editing some music and stuff in there, and like voiceovers and stuff. Kind of, it's a little sketchy, but for somebody that doesn't know shit about editing a video, it's not too shabby. So I'm gonna give you a rundown. We got it kind of ripped apart again. All the intercooler piping is done, all welded out. I don't know if I discussed that in the last video, but it's done. It's all welded out and everything. So as far as the chart pipes goes, that's all done. Power steering, we got it all configured. I actually had to make a little power steering reservoir and converted to AN. I took the original fitting off, cut and welded AN fitting onto here. So we've converted, I believe this is -8. So we went -8 AN. This is 4 AN or 6 AN, 6 AN on this. To the oil or the power steering cooler and to the rack. So this is all tied in. Now the turbo will come right here, boom, boom. And then the exhaust is going to shoot down here. All the manifold is going to come over here. Well, it's actually going to come over here like this. And it's going to shoot down and back up here. Today's goal is I had two things I wanted to get done today. I wanted to get the Mighty Mouse catch can installed. And we got this done today. It's 10 a.m. All the way over. Gonna put a heat wrap on this. All this stuff's getting ceramic coated, and it's gonna get wrapped up as well. So it should help some with the heat. But I got a little heat guard I'm gonna put on this hose right here, and this thing should ride all day long. Had to make a little bracket for it. It's pretty jam up. It's not too bad. So today Christina and I are making this. We're making this. Come over here. I'll show you. It's easier. I got some nice little slim fans, and we're making a 1-inch fan shroud. So I started cutting. It is most of the time what I'll do is if I'm using the plasma here, you put a straight edge on here so I can just go like it and just walk this plasma right on down like that. Gives me a nice clean cut on it. These I'll cut out by eyeball, and I'll just go back and sand these out. I'll get them to look pretty damn good. When it's done, you won't be able to tell I did it by hand. But I'm gonna set up over here. She's kind of helping and whatnot as we go. I told her, I said, you might as well get that camera rolling and we'll get some more video going. But like I said, she just downloaded. So this is the thing where I'm fixing to go. I love having these like microphones, being able to not have to raise my voice and you guys can still understand me pretty good. I like that. But DJI sells a microphone and handheld camcorder kit, and I let Christina know that they have one for sale. And she's like, babe, you just bought a drone. I said, I know, but this is better. And then, so you know where we were going with that. I want to get it. I do. That way, because these ones, like we have two of them, and it's great when both of them are working because Christina could just set that phone up there in the tripod and she can get productive with us and interact and everything. And I like that, man, because not only do I enjoy making these videos so you guys can be able to see how some of this stuff goes together when these cars are being built, because a lot of people don't understand how much work goes into building these cars. When they're like, gosh, why is it so much money? How come it costs so much money? It's because of the time that it takes to build these things. Everybody's gonna have mess ups. I don't charge if I like when I built that manifold in there, one of those runners, it took us like 4 tries or something to get that runner going. I don't charge for that, man. I charge accordingly. You know, I don't charge nobody for my mistakes. So at the end of the day, everybody gets taken care of accordingly and correctly. That's why everybody comes back and sees us. That's why we're reputable, and we keep building cool cars, man. I haven't really ran into anyone yet that was like, they suck. So we must be doing something right. A little bit. I don't know it all, though. I got plenty of friends that know a shitload, man. and I admire the fuck out of them. That's why they're my friends, and I refer them to everybody, and that's that. So I'm gonna cut some stuff, man. I don't know if anybody's ever used a plasma cutter before. They come with various tips. They come with tips where you have to keep it off the table, off your material surface. They got tips that you could actually set it on here. This one today I'm using is a drag tip, is what they call that. So you'll set it on there, hit the button, push your hole, and you just drag it. You can drag it wherever the fuck you want to on this table. Just not on my shit right here, because you'll mess it all up. I'll be pissed off. But it's cool. I'll do a little demonstration. Okay. Boom, just like that. Easy, man. When you don't have to deal with a cut wheel, just get one of these plasma cutters here, man. It takes so much time. It cuts down on the time so you can actually get the work. Don't touch it. It's like, I think it's like 14,000 degrees or something like that. Look at that. Nice straight line. Oh, burning through the wood. That's all right, though. Oh, oh. Oh, I love it. That's a good cut. I'll buy that, man. I'll take that shit to the bank. And you'll stop there. And you'll stop there. And you'll stop here. Oh, I love it. And you'll stop here. Oh man. Just like that. Just like that. I was telling Christina to cut all this with a cut wheel. I was like, yeah, just rip it with a cut wheel. She's like, babe, this shit's gonna take forever. We're gonna burn through cut wheels. That's another thing, man. When you work in like a production shop, when you work for the man and you're in a production shop and you're just working that 40 hours, that 9 to 5, nobody gives a fuck about how much none of this stuff costs, you know? So once you actually have to buy your own cut wheels, buy all your own everything, you start to learn about being conservative and trying to be cautious on your spending. I mean, I do bill everything out to the customers, so everything is taken care of. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, I don't bill it. I don't, you know, they get the better deal for sure. That's why they come back, man. But this here, we got a nice pretty line, man. I always do like I'll do a quick drag, because if something, if I start this cut and I just go for it, if it catches up on something, I want it to catch up. I want it to get caught on something first before I do that. So I just make sure I could get that good. I do this with my welding too. I'll start out of position where I'm not comfortable, and I'll come back and I'll just work into position. There we go. Uh-oh. 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 It's aluminum. It'll catch up on the tip. You want to. Man. Oh yeah. So what I did was I didn't go to, normally I'll go to Mine and Mill, which is our local metal facility, and I normally will go there, but I didn't this time. I went and got some like 1-inch flat bar. So what I'll do now is I'll put some 1-inch flat bar off of here. I'll tack it off, and instead of welding at 100%, I'll get some nice stitches on there, and then I'll just go on the inside with some silicone. I'll run a nice seal dab of silicone in there, and then we'll mount this thing to the radiator, and I'll put nutserts in here, and the fans will all get nutserted down and bolted onto this thing, and it'll look good, man. It'll look good. I think it'll ride. So, man, it's a hot one today. If you live in Florida, you know what I'm going through. For sure. It is hot, man. This is my third shirt already today. That's how hot it is. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. So now I need to cut these circles. Aluminum cuts, it definitely, oh, she's a hottie. She's the warm one. Yeah, I get this. Christina's over there. As you can tell, I cleaned the shop up. I did a really good job of that. We actually, we had to do, sorry. Today, we got here and I said, all right, this is the plan. This is what I want to get done. I said, I want to get the fan shroud done, and I want to get the Mighty Mouse catch can done. She said, yeah, no problem. Then my phone goes off, and the client was like, you're at this house? I say, I said, babe, I forgot I had somebody coming. I had a car I got to do today, and so yeah, I forgot we had a car. I got it done though. It was a Kia K5 or something like that. It was cool. Just did a little put a new exhaust tip on it for, it was neat. Christina made a new friend. So all right, now for the free-handed fun. So I'll probably do a sitter like that. Oh, another thing, I remembered this time where I set it, but boy, I'll be setting shit down everywhere and forgetting where I put it. Everything. Oh yeah, dang, I wasn't gonna cut this. I'm not cutting this yet. I didn't want to. I want to get this frame all fit on and everything before I cut these holes. So I'm gonna end this video and I'm gonna get all this framework cut. I'm gonna get it all tacked on there. I'll show you what I'm doing before I cut the video out. So I take this 1-inch flat bar here, and I'm just gonna come right on the side of this guy, right on the side of that guy, right there with the 1-inch flat bar, and essentially make my little box, my little pan. I don't want to cut this because I don't want this thing to tweak any and warp, and then I have to fight it on this. I just want to be able to slap this on there. Makes it easier on us. So let me get these cut. Let me get these tacked on here. And then I'll cut one of these out so you can see me cut it on, and you'll be like, oh, there's no way. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll see you guys on the next video. Deuces.